Hello everybody and welcome to this Xtreme OneChunk Ironman series. My name is Quad and this fella right here is Chunky Wellard, the fourth Wellard sibling. So if you don't know what an Xtreme OneChunk is, we are essentially confined to one chunk of the RuneScape map and we have to complete every available skilling grind, quest, diary task and collection log before we unlock the next chunk. Also gone for a hardcore, just to test myself, but I don't think that'll last too long, we shall see. Massive shout out to Limpwert, who started the Xtreme OneChunk and is doing Lumbridge. Started in Lumbridge, I mean he's all over the place now. And Verf, who's doing Zaya, both big influences here. But I thought we'd mix it up and come to RuneScape's largest city, Ardougne. Hardest place to pronounce in the whole game. So, just been dropped off by old Captain Barnaby. Ready to see what we've got. So before we begin properly, I want to just take a look at the tasks we've got. So task wise, got no quest to worry about as of yet. Can't even start any in this chunk. Skills wise, 20 defense for a mithril plate body. That's coming from Zensha's shop, her plate body shop. 5 attack for the steel swords. That's dropped from the paladins. 80 thieving. That's going to be the big one for this chunk. Going all the way up to pickpocketing heroes. But thankfully we have got the knights, which are, if you've played this game at all, you'll know they are a big thieving spot. Everyone loves thieving them. And 50 cooking, which is just going to be killing rats. Up to 50 cooking for the chocolate cake, which we can steal a cake from the stall and combine with a chocolate bar from said stall as well. Diary tasks, mainly just thieving ones. Thieve a cake. The pickpocket the hero, which is where that requirement comes from. Also sell silk to the trader for 60 coins, very easy one once we've got the thieving for it. And then the best in slots, obviously we've got the mithril plate body and steel swords already. We've also got an iron dagger, which is the best magic weapon apparently. An iron mace, best prayer weapon, steel full helm, and a bronze kite shield. So thankfully nothing too strenuous on the combat side. Main ones are just going to be the thieving and the cooking. So there's an interesting one. Obviously we've got to do our thieving grind, but there are no men or women around this area. It's all guards and knights and paladins. So to actually train thieving to begin with, we have to pick this door right here. 3 experience. We are going to be absolutely rolling in it. And then, you know, once we get to 5, that'll be us sorted. 5, then we can start dealing with the cake store. And just like that, 2 thieving. It's that easy. Now just 3 more levels to go, get us to 5, and we are sorted. Okay, and now the final lock. Oh, right. Now we can upgrade ourselves. No longer stealing from, well, breaking into some guy's house. We can steal from this man's bread stall, which there is competition, so we might have to hop world. Alright, and now it begins. Easy task, nice and simple. And we just do this. Just lots and lots of cake. Oh, chocolate cake. Now this is going to be our main food source for the small combat ground we've got to do, but you know, I think we can sort this one out pretty easily. And level 6 already, so much faster than breaking into that guy's house.
I stole a loaf of bread.
Level 10. People from farmers. Not too useful at the moment, but I'm sure it will be later. And that is 13 thieving. I think that means instead of just breaking into this man's house for nothing, we can break into his house to actually steal something. Let's just see. $10 coins. We're in the money. And with that, 16 thieving, which means if we can finally get it, Third time's a charm. We've got our first best in slot. And it now means we can actually train our combat. Okay, so we're geared up. Iron mace in hand, ready to bring the pain. Now here's a little bit. I don't think many people, well, most people probably know about this. I didn't know about this. But here into the sewers of our lovely rat friends. And these guys are going to be our main combat and cooking XP all the way to 50 cooking. And with that, 5 attack. That is one of the skill requirements done already. Thankfully it was the easy one. And now we just got a lot more rats to kill. Okay, so first inventory of rat meat. Cooked on the old range here. Cook all, thank you very much. Oh.
It's black!
Well. And so, for 50 cooking, we need over 3,000 of these bad boys. So, you know, don't think I'm going to get paid much by the city of Ardougne for clearing out their rat problems, but, you know, it's worth it for the experience. First random event, let's see what we get. Some grimy toadflax, completely useless to us. Although that does remind me, while we're talking about random events, if it does come up, you're going to be lamping to 17 Hunter, because this chunk is absolutely surrounded by Puro Puro. We got Puro Puro here, and we got a Puro Puro here, so that's a big grind if it does come to it. But you know, that's the whole point. And with that, we got the first clue scroll on the account. This one seems to be in Falador, so nowhere close to us. I mean, maybe one day we'll keep hold of it. I don't think we can complete many clue scrolls here anyway, so. And that is 20 defense. Mithril armor, that's all we need. I mean, haven't got any money to buy it, but... Oh, don't want to come back. Haven't got any money to buy it, but, you know, got the skill for it at least. So, finish this trip up, and then we'll get some cash, get that mithril plate body. So our best moneymaker for the mithril plate body currently is just stealing cakes and selling back to them after the 30-minute timer. And with this final steal, that is 20 thieving, which is silk stools, which we'll need for the easy diary. Gonna steal from him and give his stuff right back to him. Well, after he lets us. Our first steal from the silk stool. Never mind, he is not happy with us. Thankfully this guy's hiding me quite well. Can I? Nope. Nope. Oh! Never mind, we'll try again later. Alright, let's try stealing from this one instead. Much easier. Yeah, that one was a bit of a death trap. But here we can dodge this knight, steal the livelong day, 23 thieving as well. Okay, well we managed to steal some before we got caught, so that's enough. I mean, we only needed one for the diary, but all more stolen is all a bit more money, so won't say no. 25 thieving, 28 thieving, and with that, certain chests upstairs in Ardougne. I believe that is the nature rune chest up here. Let's have a look. Is it this one? Find nothing. Very suspicious. It is. It's the nature rune chest. That is currently our only source of nature runes. So might build up a little supply of that. We'll see. So enough time has passed that we can sell some silk back to this guy. I think it's 120. He offers 50, and then we go 60. Bam. Easy task complete. 1000 GP. Just like that, it's another task ticked off the list. And with all this lovely money we've saved up, talk to this young lady here. Bam. Mithril plate body acquired. That's another task off. So in theory, that's our combat skills dealt with, but we still have a lot more rats to kill for the cooking grind, so let's get back to it. And with that, level 7 fishing. Fishing for guppies. Okay, so with these random events, we're trying to get to 15 fishing, because, if you look on this map, look on the map, we are technically 2 away from Port Khazard and the fishing trawler minigame, which you need 15 fishing to get any XP from. So we're gonna aim for 15 fishing, and then we can trawl, which I'm sure won't make me seasick at all. And that is 31 thieving, and with that, while doing the pyramid plunder as well, but I don't think we'll be going there for a little while, we now have access to more of the Ardougne sewers. And these parts of the sewers are quite important. If I can get the lock open, there we go. Because in these sewers, somewhere, are zombies. And these zombies have 2 of our best in slots. They have the bronze kite shield, and they also have the iron dagger, and they are instantly attacking me. What level are they? 24. Okay, it's not too bad, but that will be something we come back to later, probably after the rat killing grind. And also, while we're here, can't do anything with it, but as we've got the estate agent, we've got the 1000 GP. I would love to buy a starter house, thank you. Remington House portal, not for a while, but I'm trying to think where our main. There's definitely construction done in the Port Khazard area, and then obviously might get Remington as well. Oh, that should be like that. But until then, it's just nice to have a house. 40 thieving. And our first maze random, what's that giving us? Some runes, chaos runes. So unfortunately nothing too helpful as of yet, because still got no mind runes for the old windstrike, or air runes for that matter, but yeah, something to keep hold of. 55 thieving, and with that, we no longer have to worry about these stupid little guards anymore. We've upgraded. See you later, guard. So now we can pickpocket the Knights of Ardougne. But I think I'm going to get some more health before we do that, because they can hit pretty hard. I think they hit for 3s if you fail. So, not going to do that just yet. So we're going to level up our health, probably finish the rat grind, and then on to the Knights. And with that inventory of rats, that has put us at just under 3,400. So, in theory, that is enough for us to get 50 cooking, but that does require 100% perfect cooking, which I don't have that much faith in myself, so we're probably going to get a couple hundred more just to pad it out a bit, and then we'll be ready to begin the cooking grind. Now that we've given ourselves a buffer of around 450 rats, we can get to cooking them. But before we do that, we're going to knock out the zombie grind, looking for the iron dagger and bronze kite shield drop. So, in theory, only 128 kills. In theory. But we've also got a couple of good drops on here. We've got the mithril arrows, which we'll need a willow bow for, unfortunately, so there's no way to train range in this chunk or any of the surrounding ones, because we can't get a bow. But it doesn't hurt to have a stockpile of arrows. We got the runes, they're super helpful. Once we unlock mind runes from some of the other chunks, we can start training our magic up. I think we need 53 magic in half the chunks we can unlock next, so some of the bank helps immensely. And also there are some herbs. And while we're here, let's take a look at the stats we've got. So we've got 40 attack, 37 strength, 30 defense, and 32 prayer, 36 hit points as well. I mean, we're starting to get there. We're at 45.5 combat. It's not too bad. And also, we got the Freaky Forester drip, the lederhosen shorts as well. Alright, so let's get those zombie kills, and we can start cooking the rats. And there's the Iron Dagger, best magic weapon, allegedly. That's one down. You can tell the game's punishing me because I talk shit about herbs. Got a bunch of them, but you know, it's one down, one to go. Okay, so with this kill, that is 128 zombies killed, and we are now officially dry.
Game was rigged from the start.
Well, we'll just keep going, see how many it takes us. And there we go, only a few kills later.
What in the goddamn?
Absolutely sorted with that one, and that is the zombie grind. Officially done. Got all of our best in slots from them, and we can leave them alone. And this is the final loot tab for the zombies. Only a very small grind, only 131 kills. We got 3 iron daggers, a couple of runes, 4 mithril arrows, which is going to be completely useless to us, tinder boxes, and a couple of runes. And that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Next episode, we're going to finish off the cooking grind, get all those rats cooked up, and that should get us to 50 cooking, as long as we've got enough. We've also got the 80 thieving grind to complete, so we can pickpocket heroes. That's going to be the big grind. But we have got the Knights of Ardougne to get us the whole way there, and that's going to get us a heavy chunk of change. Drop wise, it's a steel full helm and steel sword from paladins to get us our best in slots for helmet and the melee weapon. So that should be a similar length grind to the zombies, so hopefully that won't be too tough. And then we're done with the chunk, so we can roll the next chunk after that. So again, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode.